everyone, welcome back to this month's New Month, New Me challenge. This is the space where I want us to come together, share tools, improve our mindsets, and take one step at a time to help us live the life that we deserve. Now that we are heading into the final few months of 2021, I want to check in and see how are you doing? Are you still making consistent progress towards your dreams? Or has life gotten in the way? It's a crazy time in history and it is easy to get distracted. It is easy to blame our outside circumstances. But let's face it, it is probably a trend right now. It is someone else's fault and no one supports me. And let's say it as it is. We all have problems. We all are dealing with something. Somebody has let us all down. We all have minds that go wild and can drive us insane. We question ourselves. We don't feel strong enough. We feel fear. We let ourselves down. We let other people down, and simultaneously, we are inspired and want to do more, impact more, and be more. This internal dialogue is insane. Well, welcome for being human. Today, I want to take you on a journey into you. A journey where I want us all to remember what is cool about us and boost our confidence. So often we remind ourselves of our failures and we forget to celebrate our greatness. How often do you tell yourself that you are proud of your achievements? How often do you compliment yourself and the skills that you have developed to be such a fantastic person? How often do you look at your uniqueness and celebrate it? Well, today is the day that we are doing precisely that. Jay Shetty said something true in one of his talks. He said, "I am not who I think I am. I am not who you think I am. I am who I think you think I am." Some of us become someone who we think we should be to be accepted by other people. But when we take off all those labels and those perceptions, what is it that truly makes us who we are? We must realize that we are unique and that no other person is like us. Not as a parent, not as someone else's child, not as a partner, and not in our careers. There are always those particular qualities that makes you the person that you are. I learned that when I looked around me, when I looked to my left, when I looked to my right, and compared me to other people that are not on my journey, I felt I was not good enough. I measured myself based on what other people were doing at the time, further along on a similar journey, and I was only at the beginning of the journey. I felt like an imposter in my own dream, my own vision. I was too scared to go after it. I expected myself to skip the beginning of my journey and allow my inner villain to tell me that I am not good enough, that I am not talented enough, that I am not a good enough wife, not a good enough mom, not a good enough hero, not even a good enough friend. My inner villain or inner critic convinced me that I just did not have what it takes to make my dreams come true. So I also went down that rabbit hole, and today I know that we all have one unique DNA. There is only one fingerprint that belongs to me. The great thing is that each one of us are different and can give the world our uniqueness. Yes, the world needs more of you. The world needs more of me. The world needs more of you than anyone or someone else's likeness. And the truth is, it is far easier to figure out to do you than to figure out how to be a carbon copy of someone else. A lot of doubt and self-critique comes from comparison, and doubts are that you are not enough. So, let's start with knowing who you are. You are smart enough, you are lovable enough, you are beautiful enough, you are old enough, you are young enough, you are wise enough. You are enough. I guess it is easier said than done, because for so long we have been our best critics, that when we are saying, I am good enough, I am wise enough, I am lovable enough, it just seems to be a lie. To change our awareness of ourselves, we must understand a very simple premise. Think of a chocolate cake. Take a slice of that chocolate cake and put it in a separate plate. Then pick up that cake, look at that slice of cake and ask it, what are you like, chocolate cake? If the slice of chocolate cake can talk, then it will answer, I must be like what I came from. I must be like what I came from. You wouldn't expect the slice of chocolate cake to say that I am now a vanilla cake or a blueberry cheesecake. Instead, you will expect it to be like where it came from, a chocolate cake. So, why do we understand this, yet we don't understand that we must be like what we came from? So, who are we? What? We are the pieces of God. We came from a divine source. What we came from is internal. It is infinite. It is kind, limitless, powerful, and a loving source. Now, if we came from this greatness, why do we allow our inner villain to tell us we are not good enough? Why do we play it small when we actually have greatness within us? Because we compare ourselves. We are all human beings in this world with different human experiences. But because I'm sliced differently, perhaps smaller, maybe bigger, maybe I didn't get the same amount of icing. Suddenly, I am a failure in my own eyes because I am just a bit different. Today, I want to tell you to realize that the world needs you like this unique individual that you are. The world needs your smile, the way you dance, the way you laugh, the way you solve problems, the way you listen, the way you share your wisdom, the way you give to the world. All these individual characteristics help us to discover who we are, our uniqueness, our superpowers, being a bit different from other humans. However, we still have greatness. So, get your journal or your notepad and write down what is cool or remarkable about you. Remind yourself about your superpowers and boost your confidence because you deserve that praise. Then, write down what is good about you in general. For example, I am always friendly. I smile and make people feel at ease when they are around me. I am a caring, a supportive and a understanding wife or mother. I am a patient driver. I am committed to my career and always go the extra mile for my customers. I am, or I was, top 10 in my class. I'm creative. I design. I take photos. I won this award. I have this qualification. I was this in school. I did this sport. I did this when I started to work. Maybe you were young when you bought a house. What was great about you? I want you to celebrate every great thing about you and every great thing you have achieved. I want you to make a list of everything, about everything that is cool about you. Your accomplishments as a child, as a young adult, as a parent, the characteristics that draw people to you and compliments you. I want you to think. I want you to prove to yourself that you have developed skills over time. You are unique, and you have those superpowers. The thing is, when life gets stressful, we tend to focus on our mistakes. You probably hear this phrase often. Oh, I made this mistake and I screwed up. And then you start thinking and you say to yourself, I'm probably going to get fired. They won't like me. I'm just not good enough. Instead of thinking, it is human to make mistakes and I can learn from them. When we are under pressure and don't perform as well as we want to, we forget what we already accomplished. While you make this list, you will notice this one little secret. You will only be able to write down who you indeed are. Your brain is an excellent bullshit detector and will quickly point out if you are not who you say you are. You may also be able to, you may be able to show the world your mask, but you cannot lie to yourself. Your brain will also point out more greatness as you realize it, it will feed you more feel-good chemicals so that you want to do it more. Be that best friend to yourself and point out what you are great at. Remind yourself what makes you cool. Then do yourself a favor and put that 15 minutes aside and celebrate yourself. Celebrate your uniqueness and your differences. It is not who we are who is holding us back. It's who we think we are not. So, this time around, understand who you are, and the energies will follow through. Being you and embracing your superpowers is exactly what we need to go strong for the rest of the year. Don't ever try to be less than what you indeed are. Smile, hold your head up high, and be proud of your uniqueness. There is only one you in this world, and know within you that that is your superpower. Next time someone tells you that you have big shoes to fill or you are the next great person, just answer, I am grateful that I can stand with those big names, but I cannot be them, and I don't know how to be them, but I do know how to be me. As a coach, I'm not trying to be like anyone anymore. A Tony Robbins, Edine Graziosi and Lisa Nichols, or anyone else, all those great names out there. I learn a lot from them, a lot from other people. I grow with them and they inspire me. But the only thing that I am really good at is being Karina. I know how to do me really good, as Lisa Nichols would say. If you ever heard her talks, once you have made your list, read it. Be proud. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a high five. Then, whenever you feel down or a bit depressed, look at the list and remember, you are an exceptional human being with superpowers, uniquely designed for you and your individual journey to be you. This brings me to the end of today's session. I want to say that I am super excited to see your comments, what your breakthrough moment was while you did this, your wow moment in this journey into discovering yourself. So please share and enlighten all of us here that are with you. Remember, this is not a monologue where I tell you what to do. No, this is a dialogue where you share your story and your insights as well. I am looking forward to learning more about you. Until next time, next month, I am your friend and coach who just love you for who you are. Thank you, and bye for now.